others, Daphne's, their children too. And their children forever true.
What it do, y'all? You already know. In case you don't,
There's no way
let me let y'all know
lose.
again, man. This right here is none other than yours truly to save your souls. The best lightning man out here to destroy the pokey faggots and the faggots, man. We back at y'all with another one, bro. Today, it's a special day. Today, everybody, like if you're a breadwinner, you know what I mean? Like me. Friday is the day. Well, it's not just payday. It's the days, the weekends. Man, I used to dread the weekend because I remember I had to work on the weekends. Now I don't gotta do that shit. Now I get to do what I want. Because I've put myself in a position of interest where I don't have to do the normal motherfucker shit. So, speaking of a normal motherfucker, there are a whole lot of motherfuckers here who aren't normal, bro. So, this player right here too, right? I'll guarantee you this is something that he didn't want, like, me posting this. So then, like, I asked him, right, to come to my room, my lobby. I'm gonna stop calling it room because it sounds suspect. I asked him to come over here to this lobby. I guarantee you he wasn't going to show up at first, but him, he decides to pull up. And he pulls up, proverbially pulls up, not saying literally, because then, some things would be taken out of context here. So let me keep it as concise as possible, right? So, he enters the lobby. But only after I sent him a friend request. Because I couldn't message him at first. So that's why I sent him a friend request. So what he does, right, is like he begs and bitches and whines and cries until he gets an excuse on why I didn't, on why I unfriended him. And I'm like, bro, what is your issue with something that happens to people every day, bro? Something that goes down with a motherfucker every single day somewhere, right? You people are so upset. I understand, right? Like, Final Fantasy has this theme where we're like working together, friendship, The only reason I'm using this unrealistic, way that people should not use as something to define somebody in real life, right? Is because this is the defense. Because this is their defensive argument. Their defensive argument would be, well, because I play this game because of certain aspects of Final Fantasy that I think real life should be. It's not said that, the only part that's not said is certain aspects that they think real life should be. You know, but it's very obvious that, you know, like, that's like me running around here all the time sounding like an anime character. I knew what you were talking. I knew what it was going to be. like I'm some Death Note character speaking very scripted. You know, like, I'm like, come on. You are mad at me because of this rune level logic, right? Like, there was this bitch, or let me not call her that. There was this female, right?
We hope in the face of despair.
Named Mari, Kawaii Mari, right? And she don't play this game. She got upset at me because I unfriended her too. Then she went to the ends of the earth to try and get an explanation on why. She got the pokey faggots to try and, you know, like, set me up in a match to get me to be upset when I was in a rank. You know, she sent this dude named Cheddar Bob. You know, man, she wanted to know what happened between y'all. Like, what? This girl sent you, bro? I don't know this woman in real life, bro. Who is she? You know what I mean? But I'm using her as an example because this really happened. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, and then she act like, I don't, for a lack of better term, she acted like her shit don't stink. The things she do is supposed to be 100% acceptable. Calling me all type of, you know, I know his words and things like that, but the things you were saying about me was kind of outlandish. Even though the things I say about people is outlandish. You know, I'm not walking around here calling somebody a pedophile or things like that. Things that, you know, had nothing to do with any of that, right? You know, these things came out of you because you were upset because lightning destroyed your fucking Garland. You know, you were the sort of person that got extremely upset every single time you lost. Just like these motherfuckers. Just like everyone here gets like super, you know, like, it's like I rode up in a car, right, with a super soaker filled with bleach, and you bought a whole bunch of new shit, and I fucking just soaked your stupid ass with a motherfucking super soaker gun that was filled with bleach or some shit. Rolled up on you with that. It was like, ha ha. But that's the sort of shit they kind of expect to do with me, and just life goes on, just accept it. You know, like I'm listening to people who have no idea what life is. Probably never paid a bill in their life, other than probably like having somebody else pay their phone bill that they never bought for themselves. How I know this is because, like, the 1% chance that you just so happen to be rich is a 1% chance. And you probably, I guarantee you probably stay with your parents. Guarantee you that. And fucking early. You know, it's a lot of telltale signs about people. That's just not just her. This is talking about people in here who get upset at me for unfriending. Like, like, she tried to keep it on the down low too, right? Like, she tried to tell me, or like tried to get Cheddar Bob, right, to try and act, you know, like, was there something wrong with him? Is there something wrong with this? I couldn't find nothing that he liked like that and all this other shit. I'm like, man, what? You are somebody I met online playing this game. You're not one of my personal real life friends. Never was. Like, I don't understand how most people like can't convey this. Why is it so confusing to them? Why is this so like hard to digest for them? That shit's crazy. So on the subject of friends, bro, I don't understand, you know, and maybe this isn't like, I know this isn't a thing that you only see here in multiplayer games. It can't be. Because I've played other multiplayer games and you know, every online game is a multiplayer game to an extent. You're playing against somebody. These are people who are in here recycling the same washed up narrative that has been disproven and is completely unrealistic to being a human being. And maybe that's why they don't like Lightning so much, that she's the one Final Fantasy character that is most about being a human person. You know what I mean? But none of y'all would really know anything about that because, you know, reasons. Because you're who you are. I'll leave it at that. Damn, bro. Some of these people here, if not all of them, need a psychiatric evaluation. I don't know what is going on with these motherfuckers inside their head here.
That's how it's done.
But that's what that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they all need a psychiatric evaluation. This player, other players I've named, players I haven't named, were probably confused and baffled. Why did the Savior do that? Because he's a human person. That's why. This is all the time we got for right now, y'all. This has been the Savior Souls, the best Lightning main out here. We'll catch y'all again.
The messenger is standing at the gate, ready to let go, ready for the crash of the messenger. Too late for whispers, too late for the blush. The past is mercy when the future's low.